Buatsi versus Smith prediction. Fight on February 22nd on the big card, headlined by Bivol versus Beterbiev. Yeah, I think Buatsi will be a big favourite with the bookies, but I also think he should win this fight. And the reason I'm picking Buatsi to beat Smith is because the trajectories of their careers, number one. Callum Smith, since he's lost to Arthur Beterbiev, has been inactive. I know he had a fight, an 8-rounder, which he didn't actually even fight at 175. It was at like 180 or something. Yeah, he's kind of since the Arthur Beterbiev fight, especially in the Pulse fight, he looked like he was really down and he was even contemplating retirement. So you gotta ask yourself, why is he taking this fight with Buatsi? You know, is it just a payday in Saudi? Because they're obviously paying him a massive amount of money. When you look at Buatsi, he's got a lot of ambition. He's undefeated. To me, it still looks like he's in that stage of his career where he has so much that he wants to achieve. Whereas I don't see that with Callum Smith. Secondly, I think Callum Smith, if you look at his losses, was kind of bullied by Canelo, who's a 68-pounder. And he was bullied by Beterbiev. Now, obviously, Joshua Buatsi isn't as good as any of those guys. But he's still a very big light heavyweight. He's very strong, as we saw in the Willie Hutchinson fight. And I don't know how Callum Smith's going to deal with that when you look at how he's been in a lot of his previous fights. He just gets bullied by guys like Canelo and Beterbiev. So, and one thing about Buatsi is he does have that intensity behind him. He does actually have a pretty high work rate. So, yeah, I see him winning this fight. The only caveat I'd throw in is Buatsi does get hit. Callum Smith has a very powerful left hook, a very good catch and shoot. So, if Buatsi's chin doesn't hold up, Smith may be able to stop him. And that's the only way I really see him winning this fight. I don't think Callum Smith can win a decision here. But, yeah, I mean, with this fight, I don't know. It's a good fight on paper, but I don't know where Callum Smith is. Like, is he just turning up for a paycheck? Because he seemed to me like he was done with boxing after the Beterbiev loss. You know. And obviously, a win here would put him back into title contention, but I don't know. I just feel like the trajectory of Buatsi's career, for me, is upwards and Smith's is downwards. And I just think, you know, Callum Smith isn't a mover. You know, he's not really elusive. You know, he covers up with his high guard, and that high guard can get penetrated, as we saw with Beterbiev and Canelo. So I actually think Buatsi wins this probably by a pretty comfortable unanimous decision. I don't think he'll stop Callum Smith. But you just never know. You just never know where Callum Smith is. I think if Callum Smith is completely checked out, then I think Buatsi could stop him. But yeah, I'm going with Joshua Buatsi in this one. You know, it's actually, for me anyway, it's not one of the fights I'm looking forward to most on this card. It's still a very good fight, don't get it twisted. But I'm not going to say it's a genuine 50-50. I think Buatsi, in my opinion, probably has like a 60 to 65% chance of winning here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's my prediction.